Well, hello, ladies and gentlefolk. How are we doing? Is everything working? Yes, I think it is. Oh, need to change the title of the stream. Oh, hang on. Oh, look at this. What a professional job. Well, welcome. Anyway. Oh, God, my chroma key's gone spaz as well. Oh, right. Here we go. It's all gone to 2. Let's see if that's hilarious. Hang on. What's going on here? Oh dear. Oh, it's gone proper funny. Oh dearie me. Oh, why is that so poop? I think I need better lighting in here. I'm sorry, you're going to have to deal with a bit of a haze there. If anyone knows how to set this up properly, I would be all ears, because it's pretty... Oh, there we go. Oh, right, smoothness needs to be, like, practically at 0. It's not great, but it's better. Oh, that's sort of washing it out a bit. Oh, hello. Oh. Right, I'm afraid that's as good as we're going to get for now. It's having a bit of a funny with these yellow stripes, but there we go. So, what are we? We are Flyer 6 Zulu. We are doing Edinburgh to London City, which is EGPH to EGLC. What else do I normally have in the stream title? Hang on, bear with me. Uno momento, por favor. FSX SE. Oh, right, yeah, got you. FSX SE E195 Flyer. Oops, which is CFE6. That needs to be a capital. EGPH to EGLC. There we go. That's a bit better. And the game is Microsoft Flight Simulator X. Why is that not coming up? Nice. Okay. Right, stuff it. There's only so much I'm going to do. We want to fly a plane, don't we? That's really what we want to do. Oh, Shatwick radio's on. Okay, so here we are in the magnificent Embraer 195 or 190. It's a bit busy on stand actually. We've got a few shuttles here. We've got shuttle 091 Oscar going to Heathrow. We've got shuttle 1465 going to Heathrow as well. So first things first, we need some power to the masses. Oh, who knows that? So we want some icons, not the overhead. Not that. Not that. Oh crap, didn't want to click that. Hang on, where is it? God, it's so long since I've flown. How have you all been? Oh wow, it's been a blooming long time. I do apologise. It's been busy on the old PhD front, but I can confirm my PhD is now submitted and I have a date for my Viva. September the 11th. A bit ominous, but there we go. Oh, right, that works. Okay. You can kill that ping-ponging because that's going to drive you absolutely bonkers. Ground power unit can come on. Not available. Why is it not available? I want the ground power unit. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll fire up the APU. Pronto Maximus. And we'll flick on... No, we won't flick on a light. There we go. Okay, so yeah, not flown in a blooming long time, and I'm going straight in at the deep end and going for a 195 into London City, which of course has got the steep approach. And this isn't the most intuitive of flight management systems either, so it's going to be a bit of a learning curve stroke remembering curve to figure it out. But we've got the APU on, which is a good start, and we have the batteries on, and we've got some lights, which is good. We're all loaded up. We're pretty heavy actually today, so that's going to make our life certainly no easier. Hello, Pear. Oh, do you want your little toy mouse? Come on then. So what do we want? We want radio, and we want on COM 12175 121 decimal 121.750 in there, flippity flop, which puts us onto Edinburgh ground. Transponders in there, we don't need to do that yet. So Perth init. So yeah, we'll do that. Climb, yeah, okay, fine. That's okay.
Good evening, Shuttle 14657, request I fuck over to London.
Your reserve is 896.
Shuttle 1465 Edinburgh ground, hello again. Report aircraft number and stand, correction, aircraft type and stand number. Yeah, we are with number 7 with Airbus A319, Shuttle 1465.
So zero fuel weight, 40.4 tons.
Clear to Heathrow, goes on 1 Charlie departure, squawk 6016. Shuttle 1465, clear London, Heathrow, goes on 1 Charlie departure, squawk 6016.
Cruise winds, I do have that number.
Shuttle 1465, read back correct.
I say I have that, I've pulled up the wrong flight plan here. Well, I haven't, I've pulled up the wrong OFP briefing, and I can't remember what it is. I can't remember how you read the BA one. That's really bad. Oh, come on, Simon, sort your stuff out. Distance side flight map. Ground speed. There's wind. Ah, you know what? Be read, won't it? Flight, yeah, we've got that. Initial cruise altitude. Well, we are cruising at flight level 360. We'll need to put FL. Can't remember. Yes, that works. Confirming it.
Yeah, 8 Airbus 319.
EGPH.
Shuttle 091 Oscar ground.
I'll tell you what we need to do.
Clear to Heathrow, goes on 1 Charlie departure, squawk 3261.
Flight plan, load FS flight plan.
Heathrow, goes to 1 Charlie departure, squawk 3261.
That looks
Shuttle
good, doesn't it?
091 Oscar.
There we are, so departure, yeah, we'll do that when we get our
Shuttle
clearance.
091 Oscar, read back correct.
Earth data to takeoff data. Runway, don't know that yet actually. Fine. Well, yeah, we'll do that when we get our actual clearance, which I suppose we should probably do fairly soon. So I need a pen and paper. Good, wouldn't it? And what else do we need to do? I think we're probably alright. I've got some charts up here. Sorry, it's going to do the usual thing of killing the sound when I tab out. So it's the GOSAM is our first point. So it's going to be the GOSAM departure. We don't have an ATIS, so I don't know what that's going to be. What stand are we on? I think we're on 6. Yeah. Sorry, I look like a guppy at feeding time here. Edinburgh ground, good evening, Flyer 6 Zulu.
Flyer 6 Zulu, Edinburgh ground, good evening, pass message.
Evening, Fly 60 is a Embraer 195 at stand 6, requesting IFR clearance to London City, please.
Flight 6 I do not have a flight pattern file from you. Please can you file a flight pattern?
Yeah, Roger, I'll refile it. Stand by, Fly 60 Zulu. I've filed it.
Roger.
Oh.
Shuttle 1465 request post.
Ah, that's why I'd smashed the wrong button.
Shuttle 1465 stand 7, push start approved, face east.
That was my fault, I buggered up the pre-flight.
Push 1 approved, east. Shuttle 1 post.
There we go. Could be back in now. Right. Okay. I'm going to use B to give us our QNH because we don't have an ATIS. Get the weather up on there. We can get Flight Director on. Fuel damper and stuff for now. APU bleed.
Flight 6 Zulu, Edinburgh ground.
Go ahead for Fly 6 Zulu.
Flight 6 Zulu, I now have your flight plan. Your flight level is invalid. Can you accept flight level 350, flight level 370?
350 is fine, Fly 6 Zulu. That's sim brief for you. It did have a step change.
Flight 6 Zulu, clear to London City, goes on 1 Charlie departure, squawk 3264.
Oh, the what 1 Charlie? Cleared to London City by the, was that the Gossam 1 Charlie and squawk 3264, Fly 6 Zulu?
Flight 6 Zulu, goes on 1 Charlie.
Roger, goes in 1 Charlie, Fly 6 Zulu.
Flight 6 Zulu, route back correct.
So 3264 goes in the box. We're probably going to be over to Unicom, so let's get that keyed in, ready to rock and ruin. So we can do our takeoff, runway, Gossam 1 Charlie then, so that takes us off runway, squint mode engage, 24. And it's probably going to want the 024. In fact, even better than that, it's probably going to want me to do the departure. So runway 24, Gossam 1 Charlie, insert, activate, check out constraint, no. Right, so takeoff performance. Winds. Good question.
1465, taxi holding point Delta 1, runway 24 by Foxtrot and Alpha.
Winds are 250, 4 knots.
Shuttle 0901, can request presence.
Edwin, yeah, V1, V speed.
Shuttles 091 Oscar, hold position.
Oregon poo, I forget what we do. Right, here we go. Embraer 190 performance charts, that'll do, pig. Right, so, anti-ice is off, dry runway. We're looking at a Flaps 3 takeoff, I think we'll go for.
Shuttle 0901 Oscar, push and start approved.
19 degrees in temperature, that's 90 degrees science. Our weight is 404, so we'll take 41. So, we will go with that column. So, V1 of 120. VR of 122, a V2 of 128, and a VS, the final segment. Well, we don't really need that in yet, but just in case we do need it, of 189. Just in case we have to do a return to base. So that's just keyed in there. I think from memory that's all I need to do on that, so we can get rid of that one. Logo lights can come on, nav lights can come on, red beacon can come on. These are all fine.
1465, unfortunately there's no further AC available for you. What is Unicorn 122?
Seatbelts, no smoking, sterile, whatever the hell that is. Pump can come on. These are all fine on auto. We're going to put in our altitude of, well, first of all that can go to FMS, altitude of 350 flight level. So we can see it, I'm pointing at the screen, you dimwit. We can see it coming up here there. The bit I wish you could key in on this aircraft. It takes chuffing ages. Scroll, 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 scroll. Oh, we need to change that in the flight management as well. Because we put 3.6, didn't we? Yay. Come on. I want to get this done today. That would be nice. Level 393. How are we anyway? Come on, chat's very quiet today. 350. Hallelujah. Right, and let's key that in here as well. So we want perf, we want cruise, we want cruise altitude of 350. That's better, or that's correct, should I say. TCAS, want tilt above. No, we want plan, but no, we want map. We want TCAS on there. We want vertical profile. We want progress. We want airports, we want nav aids.
Taxi holding point Delta 1, runway 24, by Foxtrot and Alpha.
That's all fine, this is all fine. We're going to be on heading 240, let's go the other way just in case we need to go into manual heading. The runway heading. And then I think we're almost ready to rock and ruin. Brian Flyer 6 Zulu, stand 6, ready for push and start please.
Fly 6 Zulu, hold position, have your push, very short.
Roger, hold position 6 Zulu. Oh, excuse me, burn my lungs. Right, so here we are. So we're waiting for someone here at the moment. We're waiting for this chappie.
Fly 6 Zulu, stand 9, push and start approved, face east.
Facing east, Fly 6 Zulu. So facing east, so that's pushback tail to the right. So brakes away, and pushback started. So we've got the APU is on, bleeds are auto. So starting engine 1. And we've got some movement on the turbine. Always useful. And we'll just wait for that to come up. Yes, I know. So we've got ignition. Wait for the turbine to stabilise. That's good enough for me. Oh, you know what I've not done? Not good enough for me at all. Engine's off. I've not started Phoenix. Hang on, give me a second.
0091 Oscar, unfortunately there's no further HC available for you. Modesty Unicorn 12.8, goodbye. Well, then, please service by shuttle 0901.
Oh, hello. Right, okay. So, let me start Phoenix. We need parking brake on. There we go. And now we can start the engines. Ah, I know what I need to check as well. I need to check that my not auto throttle, reverse thrust, throttle decrease. There we go, so we're going to need that reverse thrust. Wait for engine 1 to fire up. There it is, we have ignition. So we can expedite engine 2 just because I'm rushing a bit here. I want to get us off the deck. We can go to flaps 3. That's interesting. Why is that doing doubles? Auto brake can go to Rotto. We can put the taxi lights on. We can kill APU now. And APU, that can come off. APU Jenny can stay on auto. Stroke on. And I think we are ready for taxi. There we go. Spoiler lever disengaged. I don't understand why that would be. What have I not turned on the overhead? I've got hydraulics, I've put a pump on. That leads. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh, that's weird. Aircon pneumatic. Where's my hydraulics are here in the middle. That's better. Well, they're all on. Ignore it and it'll go away. And Flyer 6 Zulu, ready for taxi.
Fly 6 Zulu, taxi, Holden Point, Delta 1, runway 24 via Foxtrot and Alpha.
Delta 1 for runway 24 via Foxtrot and Alpha, Fly 6 Zulu. So, brakes away. And they see me rolling. They hate him. So, place your bets. How bad is this flight going to be? Bearing in mind I've probably not flown for about 3 months now. It's been a fair old time. And why not? Let's go straight for London City. Jesus. What do I do to myself? Honestly, boys. And girls. Round we go to the left. Yeah, bags of room there. That's alright. Give it a bit more juice. Oh, I know what we need. I know what we need. Where is it? Where's the clicky button? Hey! Joystick cam. You can see the utter devastation that is my desk at the moment. It is a mess. I've been doing circuit boardy stuff. If you're interested in that, by the way, I might do some videos on that and show you some of the research I'm doing here at Loughborough University. I say here, I'm at home, but at work at Loughborough University. I'm more than happy to share some of that. If you like your electronics-y kind of thing, yeah, leave a comment. I'll do some videos on it. Okay, so brakes are good, controls are good. We can flick the lights on then, strobe can come on now. We can go to TARA on the transponder, and we're pretty much ready, excuse me, to rock and roll. Well, the question will be, how much can I muck this up? It'll be a lot, but it's how much of a lot. Be alright on the night. So here we are then, coming up towards Delta 1.
Fly 6 Zulu, unfortunately there's no further available for you. 102 Unicom, 122 decimal 8, goodbye.
Over to the Unicom madness. Thanks for the ATC. Goodbye, Fly 6 Zulu. So we'll just get up to the hold. In fact, I can probably multitask here. So over to Unicom. And what do we got? So, quick look at VAT Spy shows me we do have an A320 coming in from Innsbruck. Right, that's VAT Spy. That's V Pilot squared away. Your damper's on. That guy's not on final, he's still coming round sort of on base at the moment. So here we go. So there we are. Nav can come on. LNAV, that's jolly good. VNAV can come on. Auto throttle can come on. And where's my hidden click button? There it is. And take off.
No takeoff. Spoiler. No takeoff. Spoiler.
There we go.
Thrust checked.
Thrust set.
Speed alive. Knots. V1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Come on, up you go.
Positive right.
You're up.
Gear up.
So we want LNAV, VNAV, autopilot. Plus reduction altitude. Flaps can start going up. Oh, that's double pressing. Ooh, the lag. So I should probably have looked at this. Oh right, yeah, no, that's okay. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, we're all over it, we're all over it. It's 200 knots, so flaps can go away now. Taxi lights can come off. Up through the clouds we go. Leaving the lovely Edinburgh behind us. Is this game worth it? Thinking about buying? Right, well, this is Flight Simulator X. It's ancient. I'll tell you what, it's still pretty good, and there's loads of stuff you can buy for it, $1,000,000. There are other options out there now. P3D is basically Lockheed Martin's flight simulator, rather than this being Microsoft. It's better because it's 64-bit, it's newer, they keep it up to date. There are advantages, but it's a lot more expensive, so, you know, factor that in. And then, of course, there's X-Plane. I've got X-Plane 10, although I don't use it that much. That has massive advantages over FSX, but it's not quite as user-friendly. X-Plane 11, a bit more expensive, but apparently the user interface is a lot better. I've not used it myself, but I've seen a few videos, so that's an option as well. I'd suggest doing a YouTube search, you know, have a look around and have a look at the one that suits you the most. I know that's a bit of a cop-out of an answer, but you know, that's pretty much where we are. So we can go over, oh, that's not what I want. Over to standard pressure then, so we're at now flight level 60. Yeah, I hope that's useful. How's the audio, by the way? I've not actually checked whether the audio is any good. Now I've got my new microphone. The level's okay. So that side of the plane looks alright, but the doors are a bit of a mismatch here, aren't they? That's a bit weird. Oh. Okay, so we are here, coming out of Edinburgh now then. Lovely. And we're following this shuttle who's in front of us, who took off just before us, but he's going to Heathrow. We're going to City. So the weather at City is WX-EGLC 1607 knots, which really means we should be on 09. That's not overly helpful. Well, we're going to have to wait and see what air traffic gives us, because we might be taking 27. Gives us a smidge of tailwind, but yeah, I don't know. How do I change? I don't know how you change the range on this. Oh, I was doing the right thing. Oh, have we got a discontinuity that I've not spotted. No, we don't. Okay then. Why is my mouse wheel not working on the on that? Oh right, it's there. Oh, there we go. You know what? Flight level change. Let's get up to cruise.
Transition altitude.
Got no other traffic to really worry about, so we can just smash it straight up to cruise. So the sound just cuts out while I sort out my charts for City. London City, there they are. And we're on the Jacko, what was it? One mic. Arnav, here we go. Jacko, one mic. Oh, hang on. Not what I want to do. Oh, yes, it was. Right, so that's the Jacko one mic. Sorry, I'm doing this on my other screen. Right, so I know what we're doing there. Okay. So up we go to 350. And we're up and away. So yeah, we've got London South Centre on, so we will have ATC going into City. So I'm just sorting some shizzle out onto the screen. Checking stream's still okay. Yes, it is. We're on LNAV. Everything's looking tickety-boo here, so I'm really happy with how we're getting on so far. We're on standard pressure. The lights, are we above? Yeah, we're above flight level 100, so lights can come off. Leave the seatbelts on just until we're clear of the cloud at least. Round we go towards Lussiv. Bit of a Z bend this this flight. It's a bit of a funny route. That is the company route we're following, and it is the standard route as well. Burn my lungs a bit more. Excuse me, don't do it. Bad habit. And we're actually not far off our VNAV profile here, so I might just flick us back onto VNAV. Which I think is there. Got no warnings, always a good sign. Fuel's looking good. We've got loads of fuel actually, that's I don't know why I'm looking back there, we're not in a 7.0. Yeah, I mean it's taking care of itself now. What you like, it's what we like. So let's get a bit more range on here. Turn nav aids off, don't want the clutter so much. We're on V8, so that's all good. Nice. So what I can do then is, let's have a look at the landing charts. The decision height radar is all the 4s, and that way, and it's higher if we come in on 27. So yeah, that's going to depend on what runway we're coming in on. There's no ATIS up for City either. So yeah, we're probably not going to get a contact me from London control, I wouldn't have thought, until we're past Manchester. Actually not under his sector until we hit that bit, so what was our cruise Mach number? Uh, 785. So let's just see if that's what we've actually got in here. I bet it's not. No. 0.79 we want for cruise. Then we can put that on there. So London control is on 132.6. So we can get that keyed in, ready to flippity-flop. Yeah, that's fine. So we're good on profile, good on nav. So yeah, London City then, if you're not aware, it's not the normal 3-degree glide slope on the ILS, it's a 5.5 degree glide slope. So it's a much steeper approach, which of course means the aircraft wants to accelerate and run away from you speed-wise, and you've got to obviously account for the fact that you've got a few more degrees to pull on flare as well. You certainly don't want to float it at London City because it's a short runway as well. So you have to be pretty darn accurate on your approach to get it stopped in time. Go-arounds are a bit hairy as well at City, so and the decision height's quite high, so and you do have to really be aware of that. And if you're not good at your decision height, you've got to make that go-around decision for, well, missed approach decision. And you've got to be brave with it. It's better to go around than it is to hit the deck at 200 and something knots and fall in the sea at the bottom end behind the Thames. Come on. Got a few towers on actually in the UK at the moment. Well, we've got Edinburgh Ground as we've just had. We've got Manchester Tower and Manchester Radar on. We've got Liverpool Tower on. We've got Bristol Tower, Luton, Stansted, Heathrow Ground Tower and Radar. We've got Gatwick Ground on. So yeah, quite a good amount of ATC on in the UK today. That's really good to see. Good to see that UK have are starting to chew through the backlog of ATC training. Really, really good to see. You see we've got an 18 knot crosswind at the moment. So the wind's not really helping us out on this flight. It's a shame. A bit more. Heathrow final approach, Heathrow north approach. Oh gosh, there's loads of dudes on at the moment. Oh gosh, we've got, yeah, some mentor at Liverpool. Yeah, loads of ATC on. This is great. I'm really pleased. So doing well, Mach decimal 7 here, climbing up nicely, 1700 feet a minute, up to our cruise altitude of 350, or cruise level should I say, ground speed of 411 knots. So you can really see the difference between indicated airspeed and your ground speed there. We've got the other A319, but not that far behind us, going to Heathrow, and we've got another A319 a good bit ahead of us. They've just got the other side of the lakes, Cumbria, same, Edinburgh down to Heathrow. We'll be going around the houses a little bit more though, because the approach into city is quite long-winded. You go all the way out over the Thames estuary. So, but you know, I would have thought the guy behind us will be down on the ground before we're even on final approach, just because of the way the city approach is to keep out of the Heathrow traffic. Getting there, 311, looking for 350. And when we hit our cruise level, you'll hear the engines spool back after we've accelerated up to our cruise speed of Mach decimal 79, or 785, but I've only got 2 decimal places in the flight management, so I've rounded it out. Get there a little bit quicker, burn a touch more fuel, but a short flight, we do actually have plenty of fuel, I think, so yeah, still got over 3 tons, and we're nearly at cruise already, so yeah, that's all fine really. Got some buttons down there, GPWS, don't really need to disable that. Yeah, none of this we need to worry about. Engine ignition's good, hopefully we don't have an engine failure, not expecting one, I've not set up any failures. And there we are getting up to cruise. Yeah, sorry about the livery there, the doors are a little bit out of line, I don't know why that is, a bit odd. And swinging it round, coming up towards the lakes, the lovely British Lake District down here, Wasdale and Westwater. I think that's Westwater, is it there? Lovely hiking, yeah it is, because that's Scafell Pike, the Scafell next to it. You've got Kirkfell, Lingmel, absolutely gorgeous walking. There's a nice pub at the top of Westwater in Wasdale Head. I think it's called the Wasdale Inn actually. Lovely pub, good campsite there as well. Good beer, and pretty much if you go the easy way up Scafell, you can go up in flip-flops and shorts. I've seen people do it, or you can go slightly harder mode. You can come round the back up the sort of not quite a scree slope, but it's a little bit of climbing with some peat bogs and stuff. And then come down the easy way just to sort of save your knees a little bit. That's what I used to love doing with my mates. Scaffold's quite easy, 1,000 feet to go. Kirkfell and Lingmel and all that are a bit harder climbs, but nothing too strenuous. Well, Scaffold being one of the 3 peaks, highest peak in England, highest peak in Wales being Snowdon, highest peak in Scotland, and actually the UK being Ben Nevis. I don't know what the highest peak in Ireland is. I don't know. Do they have many mountains in Ireland? I suppose they do. I don't know. I've not been to Ireland much. I think I've only been once, and I was quite young, so I don't remember it. There we are then, smashing it across the lakes. That Coniston and that Windermere down here. The shuttle's not that far behind us. Don't know what his final cruise is, but he's just behind us, slightly to the right. Can't see him. So anyway, I'm coming up on 350. We'll start accelerating up to. Yeah, you can hear the engines spooling back now to cruise power. And why are they spooling back? Because decimal 7.9, so they should be still giving it the beans to get us up to speed. Oh, here they are, yeah, yes, because there's some weird changeover between climb power and cruise power. See, we're now on CRZ cruise. It's now going to accelerate us up, yeah, and it's put the little marker there for the right speed. Right, well that's okay then. So, accelerating up now then. So we're at 350, let's have a look at the shutter behind us. Oh, London Control's just gone offline. He's at 3.5 as well. Is he faster than us? We're at 410, he's 445. Yeah, he is quicker than us. Who's that? Dale Brooksby. Oh, I recognise that name. He's, I'm sure he's a controller as well. Let's get the latest weather for London City. I'm not expecting it to change. No, it's more or less the same. So winds 1607 knots, variable 130 to 210. Visibility is fine. 24 degrees outside air temperature, dew point of 11 degrees science, and QNH of 1018. And yeah, no cloud detected as well, which is pretty cool. So we should have a nice approach. So, right, where's the chat box? That should disappear. Go to widget settings. It's really annoying that the sound cuts out. I don't think I can do anything about that. Hide messages after, that's what I want. Oh, hey up. Hey up, loading some scenery. You can do it! Right, sorry, sound. That must be really annoying. that? On ping. Failed to create aircraft Speedbird 565 using model 730. Oh god, my model matching's gone spaz now as well. Great. Let's see what this shuttle behind us is doing. He is catching us up, although we've increased our speed now. There's only 5 knots between us. He is at the same cruise level and he's behind us, so we have right of way under air law, so he's going to have to go round us, well, above us really, I would have thought. So we're now far side of the Lake District, far side of Cumbria. We've got Liverpool down here. Hang on. No, Liverpool down here. Sorry. Wales out to that side. Anglesea's down there somewhere. And we're flying pretty much straight towards Manchester. In fact, we are flying straight towards Manchester because I think our next waypoint, no, it's not the next waypoint, but we have we actually overfly Manchester VOR, which is at the Manchester airfield, Manchester Ringway. My hometown, well, not anymore. I live in Loughborough now, next to East Midlands, but where I'm from originally. Right, so yeah, all good, all good. I mean, I was thinking we probably should see him fairly soon. Let's have a look. Air traffic, who are we looking for? Shuttle 9 Victor. Here he is. Oh, and there's us up there. We can see our chemtrails. Chemtrails. So he's catching us up. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. We can see him now. There he is. We can see his contrails as well. Not chemtrails, the contrails. It's just condensation. When you burn fuel, the output's carbon dioxide and water. Of course, the water immediately freezes. What's our outside air temperature at the moment? Pretty chilly, I would imagine. We're around about minus 20 something. No, it doesn't say on there. Got it on here. No. Oh. I know on the buses it tells you. Oh, here we go, yeah. Total air temperature, so static air temperature is minus 52. The total air temperature takes into account the dynamic pressure, so the air hitting the aircraft, and that sort of warms it up. That's a really bad description of total air temperature actually, but loosely that's sort of what it is. It tells you temperature is basically a measure of energy of the molecule, so it accounts for that. Static air temperature is what you would be if you were floating in a balloon at 0 velocity. That's the temperature you would feel. But that's the temperature you feel with including the dynamic pressure, but yeah, whatever. It's minus 52, well below the freezing point of water, so that's why we get these contrails, condensation trails. It's where the, just like the steam in your kettle, sort of, except this is actually ice crystals. So I want to, well, let's do that. So we're going to assume then. Do I want to take a tailwind? I don't really. So right, let's do it. Runway 9. We'll be on the ILS, not the localizer. Yeah. Which gives us Approach transition. So we're going to have a transition. So if we're coming in on the Jacko 1 mic, our transition is going to be the odd leg 1 Juliet. On the Jacko 1 mic, so we can insert that in. Oh crap, wrong button. Check destination fuel. Yeah, no. We all know I'm not going to do that. So there's Jacko. Right, so Jacko, we want to be at flight level 90. Invalid entry. Why is it re-putting Manchester there? After Jacko, it's Nonva. Ah, right there, yeah. I'm going to delete these out until we get Nonva. Well, no, Jacko's going to come up first, isn't it? There's a bit of duplicating. We're getting close. Oh crap, I've deleted too much now, haven't I? Cancel. There's Jacko coming up. Oh, this is tedious. Right, that Jacko's got the right constraint on and it's merged those together. But that's what we'd like. If we go to our plan, I want to step forwards. How do I do that? Oh, I've forgotten how you do that. Alright, maybe we don't do that then. Well, let's check. So Jacko flight level 90. In fact, before we get there, let's have a look at the star. We want to be at ROPMU, sorry, no, ODVOD at flight level 220 slash flight level 220. London Centre 127.1. 127.1.
Ability for 155.
London Control, good evening. Flyer 6 Zulu with you. Flight level 350, inbound Pedig.
Flyer 6 Zulu control, hello. Escort 0472, Jacko 1 Mike, arrival.
0472 in the box on the Jacko 1 Mike arrival, Flyer 6 Zulu. 0472 in the box. We're on the Jacko 1 Mike. So let's
control, hello, Sport 4376, Boston, Moldova, arrival.
So Rockmo, it's between flight level 210 and 160. So in fact we want to be is that right? Invalid entry. Slash flight level 210 below.
Flyer 6 descend flight level 300, expect flight level 220 at Oddball, Hospital, the Victor Hospital.
Roger, down to flight level 300 and expecting flight level 220 at Oddvod, Fly 6 Zulu. Okay, so flight level change down to 300. So we've got rock move below 210, inland. We want to be at flight level 120. Jacko, flight level 140, or below 140, which we have to be if we're, oh sorry no, flight level 90, that's correct, sorry I'm reading the wrong thing. 90, London City 23, flight level 90, that's in. Ravsa 6000, Gatki 6000, at PEV between 5 and 4. Yeah, whatever it wants to do. London City 07 at 4000, Osvev 3000, that's correct. LCS 01, 3000. I'm just reading this straight off the chart, right, so that's all correct. So there we are, 1,000 feet to go.
On the Southern 465, turn right, heading 085, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1018.
So minimums are going to be, well, over 400.
Run 7465, turn right, heading 085.
We'll just get some keyed in there. Oh, loading scenery. Don't do this to me, flight sim. Thank you. Oh, we've still got the seatbelt signs on. Rip. Oh well, stuff them. It's a short flight. You can hold it in. So, assuming we're coming in on that ILS for 09er, 11115 is the frequency.
Flyer 60, turn turning 110 degrees, descend flight level 240.
Left to 110 and down to flight level 240, Flyer 6 Zulu. So left to 110, Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Heading. Bosh, let's get that turn going. And 240. Flight level change. You could just stay on the star, but okay. I guess we've got some traffic to worry about. So our course into London City is 094, which I can't see on here. I can key in City 322. Which is the MDB.
Shuttle 9 evicted, descent level 150, level something.
Descent level 150, I've been stopped at Shuttle 9 evicted.
Flying a Southern 465, turn left heading 330 degrees.
So the winds at
City. One descent level 110.
110 for this one.
1606 knots, so it's picked up a touch.
Individual 10 E195
On
Canadian 812.
18.
Hello. Climb now.
Which will automatically do its thinging. Right, so we need some approach speeds. So VREF is going to be 122, will be flat full. The approach (190). Oh, that's final segment. What's my V approach? Why would it be different to the final segment? Probably not, is it? VAC, flat 4 would be going for. No ice. It's going to be 141. I'll probably want V approach then to be somewhere between the two.
Shuttle 9 evicted, there was 0 navigation rate following in.
I should know that. That's really bad.
Compass 1, turn left heading 113, 10, flight level 90.
10 degrees, 90.
So there isn't really any traffic for us to worry about.
Flight level 190. Flight 62, 7, flight level 190.
Flight level 190, fly 6 Zulu.
China Southern 465, turn left heading 290 degrees, base leg.
There is an aircraft ahead of us, but he's a good bit ahead of us, an A319 going into Southend. Who,
224, and
in fairness, we do probably conflict with him a little bit, so actually... Yeah, well, fair enough then.
We're at 9015 uniform control, hello, land 13 Alpha arrival. Squawk 4307.
Still giving it the beans though on the throttle. We're still quite high up, so we don't have to worry about the 250 knot speed restriction. One above us up there. Oh, plummeting towards the ground, mind.
Crosswest 1 descent at altitude 4,000 feet to South MQH 1018.
1018.
Triple 9 of it to descend, flight level 9, sorry, flight level 80.
That's the chap behind us.
Confirm 1080.
Triple 9 of it very firm.
What is 1080?
We do want not change
Flight
the
60 navigation direct rock moon Romeo Oscar Papa Mike Uniform.
phone navigation direct Rockmo, flyer 6 Zulu. Right, okay, so flight plan, Rockmo.
Flight 60 stop descent, flight level 220.
Flight level 220, flyer 6 Zulu. So back to LNAV, up to 220.
Do it at 915 uniform, descend flight level 250.
So there we go. Oof.
Descend to level 250,
So being quick on the flight management here, that's something that I'm not particularly good at in the Embraers, I have to admit, but so far so good.
China 7465, turn left heading 270 degrees, when established on the right behind the runway 22, descend behind that.
China 465, Boeing 747 from Guangzhou into London Stansted. Jesus, that's a hell of a flight. Wow, that's a proper big flight. So we're back on own navigation then. These cities over to our right hand side, and there, in fact we can actually see it there. But we're going round the houses, coming up the Thames estuary.
Flight level 370 inbound big.
EGPH-3 Bravo Yankee London Control, hello, Sport 03.
Now, I don't know whether we're going to keep London Control. I do not cover Heathrow or Gatwick, so no, we won't actually have ATC for our arrival into City. Or at least I don't think we will, unless he for some reason decides that he is going to control that, which is fine. I don't care. It'd be nice to have ATC coming in, but it depends whether he tries to give us a tailwind landing or not. I mean, it's only a slight tailwind, so I mean, if we look the arrival, landing, sorry, and then next, yeah, it's only a 3 knot tailwind if we come in the other way, so we could do it.
Control, the English speaker traffic 5 is Houston at flight level 130.
Los Angeles, go back to you, break, 9 of it, so contact you, director 119 175, goodbye.
195, show them at the next one.
This treble's actually in front of us, because well below us.
915 uniform, descend, flight level 160, by Sabre.
Loads of fuel.
160 by Sabre, speedboard now 150 uniform.
Flight 60, descend, flight level 150.
Down to 150, fly 6 Zulu. Flight level change. These are the Wilco Embraer E-Jets for anyone who's playing along at home. So down to 150.
China 745.
Going to ignore the message, don't really care. It's just going to be a warning that we're entering an air traffic zone, ATZ. To be honest with you, I can't remember how you even put it up. Oh no, flight path angle too steep.
It 5 under control.
Okay.
Under control, speedboard traffic 5 here. Space level 150.
Don't overcut him. Come on, people.
Listen.
Listen.
5 at 65, turn right heading 200 degrees.
Speedboard traffic 5, turning right heading 200 degrees.
We do have a Scandinavian crossing right to left at a very, very similar altitude that I am slightly concerned about. I think he may climb above us. Or he may just disconnect. Which he's done. So, okay, fine. Solves that problem. China Treble's just behind us and below, coming into Stansted.
Compass 1, no for C unit on 122 decimal, goodbye.
Unit 122 decimal.
Oh gosh, the lag. Oh, the lag is real. So I'm going to pull up the joystick cam so you can see my horrendous flying in all its glory. Now he's still London Centre, so I don't think he covers City. In fact, I'm almost certain he doesn't. Osrat from BA. So, and that goes, right, that keeps them happy. Jolly good. Still giving it the beans on the speed. That's fine by me. 1,000 feet to go. There we are, coming up to level at flight level 150. And the lag, oh my days, the lag. That's a problem with FSX. Unfortunately, can't do much about that bar buying P3D. That is well too expensive for me at the moment. Oh. So we're in nav here, turning in towards inland, sorry. I was expecting to be told to bugger off to Unicom.
Good evening. Now shuttle 1 Yankee Bar 1 Juliet descending for 160 70.
Does he cover City? No, but I drop off his coverage just on very short final. Just past an hour. Flight time. Sorry, engines on time. So we're probably going to be with him then right until final approach. Oh, in fact, no, until downwind because we're coming in on 09, aren't we? I hope you can still hear me when he's talking. I don't know whether you can. So here we are coming into inland then. Inland we should be at flight level 120, but we've been given altitude 15 by air traffic, so we're going to maintain that until told otherwise. Oh my days. Oh my days, FSX. Really? Come on. Well, I don't fly into London normally. So our decision altitude is going to be 444, so we can key that in there. So, down to 9-0, flyer 6 Zulu. Oh my days, FSX. Flight level change.
Descend for 210, no shuttle 160.
And 9-0.
11975 is
So
speedboard now.
minimums are keyed in. It's 444, but we can only do 10, so you rank up, of course. Have we got speed restriction? Jacko, 210 knots.
Station calling on the ground, and by station calling in the air, say again.
So inland, did we have a speed restriction?
No,
but we do have 210 at Jacko. So we'll be going over to manual speed. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hate flying into London. Come on. We are going to start pulling back the speed then. We'll honour the speed restriction of 250.
Easy 18
Easy 18 Golfing under control for lows. Flying up flight level 240.
340. Yeah, easy
240.
Easy 18 Golfing with negative 240.
240, sorry. Yeah, easy 140.
We're inbound Jacko now then, so we'll knock us back down to 210 knots, which is our speed restriction. Can't hear him. Oh my gosh.
27, 465, taxi standard choice.
Easy 83 Bravo Yankee. Can you just confirm the waypoint that's going to be descended by?
Easy 83 Bravo Yankee, Elvos, Echo Lima, Victor, Oscar, Sierra.
Roger, is that a bit early? If you need us to, we'll do it, but is it a bit early for Easy 83 Bravo Yankee?
Good to tell,
Easy 83 Bravo Yankee, I would have firstly started sending around 40 miles ago, so I'd start sending now.
Is he coming in full speed break?
Okay, Roger, for Easy 83.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, come on. Don't do this on final approach, because that's just not what you need on City. So here we are then, coming out over to the Thames estuary.
Easy every Bravo Yankee, sorry, I've got you mixed up with another aircraft, I'm saying flight level 370.
370 for Easy 83 Bravo Yankee, I thought so.
So 565, visitor navigation next Cowley, Charlie off, Elwood, leaving the right.
Approaching Jacko, he's not giving us a transition, but I'm flying it anyway. There, it should hold here. London Control, Flyers 6 Zulu, can you confirm we're okay to carry on with the transition, odd leg 1 Juliet?
Sorry, say again?
Can you confirm you're happy for us to continue with the transition, odd leg 1 Juliet?
Flight 6 Zulu, recognize Unicom now, 122 decimal, goodbye.
Roger, over to Unicom, thanks for the ATC, Fly 6 Zulu.
That's just a 16 Yankee, descend flight level 140.
Oh my gosh, FSX, wow. Right, radio, Bosch, over to 1228, back to the madness. We can go over to progress page, and So we're now on Unicom, so we can go back to VNav and over to FMS speed. Which interestingly is having us accelerate, which I don't want it to do. So let's go back to manual speed. Because, come on, click the button. In fact, actually, no, we don't need to be quite that slow. Oh my god, oh, I'm so sorry about this. Tell you what, it's annoying me more than it's annoying you, and I bet it's annoying you butt tons, so. 210, that'll do. That is our official speed restriction. Down to 185 at APEV. Oh, we're below 10,000, so on come the lights. All good up there. Really? So from odd leg then, we're actually manual. Oh. What's the flight plan got? CF09. Sprint mode engaged. Final fix. Well, let's just go with that. So we're on VNav, we're on LNAV, autopilot's on, autothrottle's on, flaps are up at the moment. There we are at the bottom of the Thames estuary. Swinging it round, it's a really weird approach into city, very weird approach. We got any other traffic to worry about? Yes we do, but we don't have to worry about them, they're miles away. In terms of anything else going into city, we do have a North Shuttle right next to us, oh, but a good bit above us going into Gatwick. So it's just the London City traffic, sorry, the Heathrow traffic we have to worry about. Okay. I'm just trying to do a million things at once. Show me this joystick working. Woo! We will be soon, I promise. We'll be soon. We're coming round to the bottom of the London City transition, and then we'll be flying straight up the middle of the Thames estuary, over the Thames barrier, and then we swing just south of the Thames estuary and fly it in pretty much just off due west to the south side of London City. And then from there we'll then probably flick to manual control for the landing. Here we are, someone up ahead. Who's that? That's the North Shuttle. So it feels good, still got just under 2 tons there, bags of fuel if we need to do a go around or whatever. Quite a sharp turn this, so the aircraft decided we're going to cut that corner. Oh my god, the lag! Hour and 10 into engines running, hour and 11 even. We're getting there. Still got the speed up nice and high. In fact, to be honest with you, let's crank it up a touch more. In fact, let's go into managed speed. Hello, hello, hello. VNAV disconnect. Oh, we've got VNAV disconnect. Okay, well whatever. Well, we're going down to 6-0 anyway now. Oh my gosh. There we go. 6,000 feet. We will do alt hold and we will get our QNH on 1018. Hectopascals, there we go. No, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator X. It's not free, but it's cheap. The whole online side of things is free though. So just getting the up-to-date weather for London City. 2107 knots. Oh, so we can come straight in actually. Right, okay, so change of plan, change of plan, change of plan. Oh, I don't want to reset. Oh, the lag is real. So, let's see how quickly I can click these buttons. Runway 27 ILS on the going to be the Lavno 1 Juliet, and the start was Jacko 1 Mike. Not that it's particularly relevant at this stage. Insert. Why am I getting reset out cell? Go away, I don't want that. So we are currently inbound Ravsa. Oh, I'm not flying into London again, this is ridiculous. So inbound. Why is it done that? There we go. Ah, there we go. Right, excellent. So, performance, landing, wind is 2107 knots. Our minimums have now changed to runway 7, instrument approach, no, not 1727 is that one. I've changed to 551. $560 goes in. Ah, right, now we can go back to VNav. Speed is coming back. No, it's not. So we're going to pull out a bit of the lever of shame. Oh wow, London just ruins the performance of this game, doesn't it? Can we see the lever of shame is out? There we go. Bit of speed brake. Yeah, the rumbling of the air going over the speed brakes there. Back comes the speed, and then we'll start thinking about dropping the flat. So what's our 273 is our runway heading. So we'll get that up on here. Gone the other way, never mind. 240, 250, 260, 273, so it's there if we need it. Everything else is good. We'll bring out a bit more of the rumble machine. We're going to be auto brake high, I think. Inbound at PEV, so we need to be 6,000 feet here. No. Yes. Yep, 6,000 feet. And then LC07 at 4,000. Yeah, that's fine. Excuse me, burn my lungs a bit. Probably so. Of flat manoeuvring speed. Okay. Can't drop the flaps just yet. There's London City down there, so we do need to start decelerating. I'm going to bring us right back. We want course of 273. What a time for the fog to kick in.
Gear up.
No.
Gear up.
No.
Gear up.
Well, some of my buttons have gone a bit weird. Right, into approach mode then. Flat 1. And here comes the steep descent. Not for the faint-hearted, this. Oh no, it's loading scenery in. I don't fly into London! Oh my gosh. Still got plenty of VAS. Now FSX isn't responding. Come on, bear with it. You can do it. That sounds promising. Oh, we got a loading bar. That's good. Flat 2. Alright, flat 3 then. You can see the runway. Can't see any textures because it's really having a field day with memory management. There's the runway there. We're quite high still. Fact.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Okay, over to manual. I slam the flaps all the way down. Really the way to do it, but that's what we're going to do. So we're coming in, full air brake at the moment. A bit of trim on this bad boy.
Trim.
Yes, I know. Trim. We're above the glide slope here. Steep old descent this. Not for the faint-hearted at all. Speed's looking good though. Got a bit to bleed off, but we're alright. Just at the top end of alright though. Just climbing a touch, that's what can happen here. Pretty good on the centre line. Got no traffic to worry about. Horrendous memory management, come on. Very good on the centre line just as we're about to punch through it. We're getting good on the glide. And we get feet on pedals here. Whoop. So glide slope is more or less there. And now it's just a case of bleeding this speed off, which we will do. Hopefully we can bleed most of it off. Spoilers can go away now. Just punched under the glide slope a touch there.
Glide slope.
Yes, I know. Oh, don't do the lagging on finals. Come on.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
You know what? You can shut up.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. Minimums.
Continuing.
500.
A bit low, but alright. Throttle away.
30, 20, 10.
Throttle on brake.
Right, the reverse is coming out. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong
Speed
button.
alive. 80 knots. Speed alive. 80 knots.
Didn't see that. You could see me pressing the button and it just wasn't happening. You just can't. Yeah, that's pathetic. So it's been a good few months since I last flew, and you can probably tell we're going to go and park up with our heads hung low here. Come here into gate 8. That was pretty pathetic, I have to say. That was shameful. But with all the lag and everything, what can you do? Taxi lights can come off. This is a very tight turn. Definitely not on the right gate here. We're going to park up something like that. Aye, aye, aye. Radio can come off, ski. That's all off, that's fine. Pump can come off now then. Engines can come off. Ping ping, yes I know, I know. Beacon light can come off. EPU can come on when we get it. The poo can come off. And the battery's off. And there we are. Down at London City, albeit with a bit of cheat mode. A good touchdown rate though, 25 feet a minute. So I hope you enjoyed that, more than I did at least. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching. See you later.